I'm in an electric wheelchair because I can't walk.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be vlogging on my phone because carrying a DSLR while you can't walk is not really the best, so I am using my phone. It is just a lot easier, so I do apologize for the quality, but I did want to vlog my chiropractor visit just in case anybody else has SPD and they're curious on how it looks and what it's going to be like. I got you, girl. We're doing it today. I am super excited, also really super nervous, just to kind of fill you in if you haven't been keeping up. So I did get diagnosed with SPD and I cannot walk now because of it, because it got really bad. So I am seeing a chiropractor. I was actually supposed to see the chiropractor Thursday, but thankfully they had a cancellation. I've literally been calling every single day, I think like every hour, to be like, hey, did you get a cancellation? Because your girl can't walk. Finally, there was a cancellation, so we are going a day early, so I cannot be more excited. But if you know me, I don't like joints. I don't like people messing with joints. I don't like people even cracking my back or like my fingers or anything. It grosses me out. So I'm really nervous, but excited that I might be able to walk after this and my problems might be fixed. So I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. I'm sure Patrick is pretty excited as well, just because he has actually been carrying me everywhere, like literally up and down the stairs, so that way I can edit, besides obviously being downstairs where I do have my electric chair, but I do have to work, which is all upstairs. So literally best husband ever. He carried me into the car and he's about ready to carry me into this chiropractor, so let's go.
Meanwhile,
So we are here and he is going to be using that stuff back there. I guess it's like this thing that you put over your back. He's going to do it, of course, and he's going to be able to see where the inflammation is. And something with like electro something. I'm not a chiropractor, but yeah, I'm whispering because he is helping somebody out there. So yeah, but we have Pat right here to hold my hand because I'm really scared, but let's do this.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so we are done. As you can see, my cheeks are all rosy from being on like the little like headrest thing, but that was really cool. I highly recommend him. His name is John Wise. If you are ever in Las Vegas, I will link everything down below. It's obviously not sponsored. I just really like the guy. He actually seemed passionate about what he does, and he explained literally everything, answered all my questions. And so basically he ran the test to see where the inflammation was, and from there kind of felt up and saw where I was unaligned, and then he slowly aligned me. However, I will say I almost passed out 3 times. So again, kind of like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, joints just gross me out, and I have really bad anxiety just with like things popping, and it just grosses me out. So the whole idea of it was very scary for me, and I'm very proud of myself that I was actually able to do it, but I did almost pass out 3 times. So we did have to keep on stopping, and he did have to go really easy on me because he didn't want to just like pop everything out and then have me pass out. So because he did go easy, he is actually going to see me tomorrow and then the next day as well, so that way we could kind of get everything done, what was supposed to be done in a one-time visit, but just go slow because of my anxiety with it. So I'm really glad that he was considerate about that. But I am walking, guys. It is still pretty painful, but it isn't like crying painful like how it was before. So I am still in pain, but it's like I could walk, and that's all I asked for. So I am really excited. I'm even more excited to go tomorrow and hopefully feel better from there, and then the next day and feel even better, because I'm very hopeful for this, and so far so good.
The next day.
Okay, so it is the next day. I wanted to wait the entire day to kind of give you guys my full experience on what happened. So after the appointment, I was actually able to walk, which is amazing because I haven't been able to walk. So that was a huge accomplishment. I was still in a lot of pain, but it wasn't to the point where I was crying and Patrick had to carry me or anything. So I was super pleased with that. I obviously did get sore towards the end of the day, just because whenever you go see a chiropractor, that's typically what happens. Your joints are not used to being in place as much as like what they should be, so you do get sore after. So I did feel a little tender. It wasn't anything like unbearable, and it wasn't anything unnormal either. Towards the end of the night, I was back in my wheelchair. That is perfectly expected because we are doing it over a time span because of my anxiety with it, and it's just better to dip my toes inside the water than going full out and passing out. Today, I obviously saw him as well. I told you guys that I was seeing him back to back. After today's visit, I felt no pain for a very long period of time. I was able to walk for, I would say, probably about 4 hours, obviously not straight, but like 4 hours throughout the day. I was not in pain. I was obviously very easy and kind of like babying myself. I know like my triggers now of like what pops my joints out of place and so on and so forth, but it was amazing to not feel pain for once. So we are progressing, but it did end up popping out of place again. So I was obviously in pain for the rest of the day, but it wasn't too bad. I had to go inside my wheelchair. As you can see, I'm in my wheelchair now. It usually just happens towards like the end of the night, but I was able to walk pain-free for a few hours, and your girl will take what she could get. I do go to the chiropractor again tomorrow, so I will probably update you guys on my Instagram about that because I do want to upload this video. I also wanted to come on here and let you guys know his opinion basically on everything. So it's basically everything that my midwife had already told me. What I should be doing is basically walking as much as what I can when I can, because it is good to move and not stay still because your joints do get stiff. However, not to push myself, so not to like walk miles, obviously, but walk as much as what my body will allow me. And when I start to feel pain, then I do need to rest and I do need to be in a wheelchair. I am not allowed to go up the stairs, so we have like officially moved all of my desk stuff, studio stuff, down inside this bedroom. Having Patrick carry me up and down the stairs is not a practical thing, so I'm sure he's really happy that we moved that downstairs. And I'm not allowed to lift my son, which sucks. I feel like I cannot be a mom, and I don't want to get emotional or anything, but it is really hard not being able to be mobile when you are obviously used to, especially when you have a toddler. You're literally always on your feet. I'm very, very thankful for my husband, and he's been a super dad, a super husband, super freaking human. That's what he's been, as a superhuman in general. So I am very, very thankful that he is obviously doing what is best for our family and helping us out. It just sucks because I just feel so useless. Like I'm literally just like in a wheelchair. I'm not able to like bend. I'm not able to really do anything because all of my joints are loose, and it is very easy for me to actually dislocate things at this point. I just have to take it extremely, extremely easy. I'm just not used to doing that. So but we're gonna get through it like we always do. It's just something that we have to go through, and I'm so thankful that my body is still creating obviously my little miracle in my belly. I just have to keep on thinking of the positive. We're gonna get something amazing out of this, and I am 34 weeks, so we don't have to go too much longer. He did clear me for the home birth. He thinks it's perfectly fine. Water is going to help. But yeah, as far as like my body medically, we can't really say if this is something I'm going to have to face after I give birth. Most women don't have to. Like most women, it does clear up. So yeah, that is basically it. I see him again tomorrow. But yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting me. I truly, truly do appreciate it. I know I say that every video, but I just want to let you guys know how much I appreciate your guys' support. I know comments have been disabled, but a lot of you have been contacting me on Instagram and telling me your guys' story, just everything like that. I really do appreciate it. I really do love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. And I promise it'll be better quality and way more interesting than this one and not so choppy, but your girl's in pain, so we're pushing through, okay? And I want to let you guys know what's going on, obviously. So I will see you guys later, and have a great one, guys. Bye.